everybody, it's Doom here, and Distortions Unlimited just recently released 3 new for 2025 Halloween props.
Last year they had such an amazing lineup, arguably one of the best ever, but if the rest of this year's lineup is as good as what we've seen so far, they might be on track to even beating last year. So today I'm going to be talking about and giving you guys my opinions on these new Distortions Unlimited props. So without further ado, let's go check them out. Now, this has to be one of the most unique props I've seen in a long time. If I had to picture a spider wolf in my head, it would not look good at all, but somehow Distortions Unlimited definitely made this look amazing and it's executed just perfectly. It's even got little paws at the end of its long spider legs, which just shows how much detail they put into this. It reminds me of that scene in The Thing where the wolf turns into a spider, and I'm almost certain that's where they got their inspiration, which is pretty awesome because The Thing is a great movie. And if you didn't know, this is the 3rd spider prop Distortions has done so far. Last year they did the alien spider, and before that they did Jack Widow. Anyway, this prop is just awesome, and this is one of those props that, like, if a person is walking through a haunted house and sees it, they'd just be like, what the heck is that? It's just so obscure, but it makes it so creepy. I still think I might prefer the alien spider just because it'd probably be more easy to use in a theme, but nonetheless, this one is still perfection.
So this is Mummy Legend in all his glory, and he's got a lot of detail. The costuming is very elaborate, film quality, super high-end look, glossy, and like muted eyes.
Like Ed said, this is another legend prop, which is basically when they take very popular horror characters like vampires to, well, mummies like this one, but they distortionify the character to make it look as awesome as possible. And this thing just looks incredible. The sculpture is just amazing. I did hear some people say that this just didn't look enough like your classic Halloween mummy, but Ed did mention that he didn't want to cover up the sculpture with bandages and stuff like that, because then you wouldn't be able to see the actual details, and I'm pretty sure a lot more people would be complaining if what we got was something like this. I like how the head is on a tilt, which makes it look a lot more realistic, like he's decomposing, and he also has this glow-up heart, this LED heart that also beats. It has like this pulsing light, which is really cool. I do wish that the eyes also had lights in them. I think that would be really awesome as well, kind of like how Scarecrow Wrath has it, but if it cuts down on the price, I think that's probably a smart idea that they didn't include it. This one's also got a new chest mold, which is very nice that they didn't just reuse an old one from something else like Mutant or Scarecrow Wrath, but instead they didn't cut any corners and they gave it the extra detail of having that chest that has, well, it's a really nice chest. It's got some bones exposed, as well as the stomach being like really skinny and folded in because that's part of mummification. But my personal favorite part about this prop is the head. The head just looks so awesome. It looks so very realistic. The mouth in particular and the teeth, they just look extremely realistic, and I think the choice of having like the green and red eyes just really brings this piece together and makes it look super awesome. So yeah, they did a great job on the head and pretty much every other part of the body as well. But anyway, I really enjoyed this guy, and he would be perfect in any Egyptian theme, or I mean it could even be in a zombie theme really, because I mean if you change the clothes, he could be a zombie as well. So I think this guy is pretty practical for a Halloween display because you could use him in quite a few ways.
You know, we're really trying to make these Hollywood quality, movie quality, and not only that, very durable. It's got a heavy foam and latex covering. Let me tell you, we struggled on this to get it like perfect, like the perfect Goblin.
this goblin, you can picture him in maybe your pumpkin scene or a forest scene or something like that.
Anywhere where it's kind of, you want to create a woodsy feel. But it fits with our desire to have the greatest line of monsters ever.
And they are definitely succeeding with this guy, because I think this is my favorite one so far. I usually don't like Halloween props that aren't scary, but this guy definitely comes in as an exception. This guy has lots of detail on him, and he was sculpted by none other than Jordu Shell, and you can see how humongous the goblin is when he's sculpting it. I don't know how to explain it, but the goblin is so cartoony, but also so realistic at the same time. At first, I actually thought this one wasn't a flat back and that it actually had a back, but it actually is a flat back, so it's a lot cheaper than it would if it wasn't a flat back, because the sculpt goes back a bit further. So from the front, you can't really tell that there's no back at all, and even from the side. So that is definitely a big plus for me. This guy's currently on the website for around $600, which might seem bad for a 4-foot prop, but once you realize how durable it is and how much latex is showing and how much detail there is, I don't even think it's that bad of a price, to be honest. This looks very heavy duty and would probably weigh like 40 pounds or something crazy like that, because it's all foam filled, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. Guys, I just checked the website and oh my gosh, I was close. It's 38 pounds. So yeah, I cannot wait to see this one at the show, and there's also a lot of meme potential for this prop, to be honest. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and what is your favorite of these 3 new for 2025 Distortions Unlimited props? Make sure to tell me down in the comments below. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Doom, out.